Hiya folks, it's a laughing auditor here and I'm coming to you from this location. I'm in Bridgend, ladies and gentlemen, and I've just come from the Queen's Road police station, and I've popped into Bridgend town centre because I want to go to the job centre and put them through their paces. I'm getting back into the job centre audits, guys. It's been a while, I've done a couple recently, but I'm going to get down there. In the meantime, guys, if you enjoy this video, please like it, feel free to share it, and don't forget to pop down, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok. I would really appreciate it, and we'll certainly see if we can get a laughs out of Bridgend Job Centre today, guys. But I'll cut the video, I'll get in there and I'll pick it back up in a second. So here we are, folks. Let me just get set up. And we'll see what's what. Hey mate, you right?
Yeah, there's no recording in the building.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. If you do stop recording,
no. Why would you ring the police? What crime's been committed?
You're recording in the DWP office where there's no recording. It does say
I'll tell you what crime's been committed. Do you want me to tell you? Failure to adhere to the terms of your SIA licence. You've not got your SIA. It's not on public display, my friend. It's no good in your pocket.
Public display, yeah, it's on show.
No, it's on show now. It wasn't a minute ago. You had it hidden in your pocket. Anywho, before I was rudely interrupted. We can get set up, guys. Here we go. Anyway.
Camera is on for public safety.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, mate.
And
cheers.
like I said, the police are being called now
Why?
because there's no video, there's no recording.
Yeah, but that's not. It's not a crime, my friend. It's not a police matter.
It's public. It's private property.
No, it's public. It's a public space.
It's private property.
It's a public place.
It's private.
100%, it's a public place. I've got a DWP policy as well.
Show me.
You want me to show you? Okay, fine.
Private place, and it does say there, no recording,
And it tells you.
appointments only.
I'll tell you. Here's the memo that was sent out to all job centres. I'll read it to you. Okay. No. It's my property. I'll keep a hold of it. So.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, my love.
We do not give you permission to film
I
here.
appreciate you saying that, but I don't need your permission, I'm afraid.
This is a private land.
It's a public place, so everywhere, pretty much everywhere in the UK is private land.
And we have the right to restrict filming.
No, not in a public place, you don't.
We do not allow filming and audio recording on our premises without permission.
Yeah, you're
because
reading,
this is a private land.
You're reading your training, well done. You're the first person I've seen do that, thank you. It's a public place, so I'm well within my rights to record.
No, unfortunately, sir.
It's a public place.
This is a place where vulnerable customers are seen as well.
Okay, I'm not here
can
for
you please leave it?
I'm not here for your customers, so you don't need to worry about them.
No, but can you please
You seem
leave
very
it?
hostile. I come in peace. I'm
No,
not.
and I'm asking you in peace as well to
Yeah,
leave it.
and I'm
Because this is a
politely
place
declining.
where we are seeing vulnerable customers.
Yeah, but I'm here to utilise the services that you offer. I'm here to see what local training and employment opportunities are available, and I'm going to share that with my
We can
viewers.
talk this through. Can you just please stop filming?
No, you keep raising your voice. Like,
I am not raising my voice. I'm just
relax.
explaining what
You know,
we're
I come in
doing here.
peace, you know, and I appreciate that. But unfortunately, it is a public place.
This is on private land, and we can refuse you filming.
No, you can't.
Yes, we
Unfortunately,
can.
that's in breach of my human rights. You categorically can't do that.
Yes, we can.
And I've got the DWP policy, the memo that was sent out to all job centres that says that you just basically can't do nothing about it.
No, like I explained, you are on a private land.
But again, as I says to you, it's publicly accessible. It's a public place. Do you know why in all
But
job
like
centres?
I just said,
Yeah.
we do not allow recording.
You might not like it, but unfortunately, I don't need to do what you guys tell me. I'm a private individual conducting my private business, so I don't adhere to your policy.
But
I'm not
like
a contractor.
I said,
I'm not an employee.
You are on a private land, and we can refuse you to film here.
You can ask
and do
me.
any
By all
recording.
means, you can ask me, but I don't have to do what you tell me. You're not my boss. You're not my mum. You know, I can do
asking
whatever I
you
want to do.
politely, can you just please leave these premises?
politely
if you haven't
declining.
got a business need
I do
here.
have a business need here.
But can you just stop filming, and
No.
we will be able to see you
No.
and discuss what you have to.
I can't stop filming, I'm afraid. As I say, it's protected under the Human Rights Charter. It is, of course it is.
You can hear the other individuals.
That's not my fault.
You shouldn't be filming here and listening to other people's.
I do. I have a purpose for being here.
But unfortunately, you can't film when you're in here.
Right, okay. So let me just categorically state, I do have the DWP memo sent out to all job centres. I've also got the G4S training guide that you guys get on public photography. So you need to be very careful.
No.
I do this all over the country. I'm well acquainted with what my rights are and what I can and can't do.
We are not allowing to film
Again,
or do any recordings.
I appreciate you saying that,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to be.
Can you just please leave it?
No, thank you. I'm here to do
and
something.
we will book you an appointment.
I don't need an
If you could
appointment.
just give me a name and your details.
That's not
I'll
required.
book an appointment.
It's not required for what I'm here to do, for my business that I'm about to conduct here.
So what is your business then? Can you
Again,
just please explain?
So I go about the places of
Can you
public
just,
interest.
please,
Well, what do you want me to
stop
do?
filming?
You ask me questions, and I'm trying to answer your questions, and I'm being very polite. I'm being very cordial. I'm not raising my voice, okay? And I'm trying to be as open as possible in what I'm doing here today.
And I'm openly asking you to leave.
And again, I'm
Because you are
politely
not
declining.
supposed to be recording here
Again,
or filming people.
Again, that's what you would like, but I don't have to do what you tell me, unfortunately for you.
Outside the doors, but when you step in here, it's private land.
Yeah,
Again,
you are on
it's a public-
private
it's a
land.
public
How
place.
many times I
No,
can
you're going to
explain
need an
you, sir?
appointment to come.
No, you don't. No,
Yes, you do.
Not at this job centre.
Yes,
no.
you do.
No, you don't.
Yes.
So the computers are there for public use.
Only
The-
for
for
jobs.
the
Okay,
yeah.
so the public can come in and use them, correct?
If they ask.
If they ask, right? Okay,
So what
but
if you come in and someone's using the computer, you're filming what they're on?
what?
That's their email.
So you
and
are
everything.
breaching someone else's private space.
Well, I'm not bound
and
by
they
GDPR.
GDPR, and you wouldn't comply
I'm
to
not bound.
GDPR
I'm
rules
not.
by
I'm not
filming
bound.
someone's.
If you let me finish, I'm not bound by GDPR.
No, can you just please leave, sir?
Again, I'll go when I'm finished doing what I'm doing here today.
No, you are
just
not
here.
gonna
I'm
go
not here for the
past
service owners. I'm just here to see what's on your notice boards, to see what local services are available and what local employment opportunities
Have
are
you got
available.
any written permission from someone to do
Again,
this?
in a public place, I do not need permission.
No, you are on a private
Do you want to see the
land
memo?
here.
Do you want to see the memo? I've got a copy of it, and it will tell you that you can't do
Sorry,
anything
sir.
about it.
If you are failing to leave now, I will have to call the police.
Why? What crime's been committed?
I'm just asking you politely.
Ask this guy what?
Refusing to leave.
That's not a crime, my friend.
It is on
It
private
is.
property.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
you are on
Of
a
course it's
private
not. What crime is
property.
that? What crime is it?
We rent this place, it's private.
Right, but what crime is that? He says you're going to phone the police.
Because
What,
you're refusing to leave a private land.
what crime is that?
We don't want you in this building.
Trespass isn't a
And
crime, my
like I
friend.
said,
It's not a crime.
You are not
I can only
allowed
speak to one
film
person at a
or
time.
record anything,
I
sir.
can only speak to one person at a time. You just need to sort of de-escalate and relax. See, I'm still being very polite, very cordial, despite the hostility that I'm facing here today. Do you treat all visitors like this?
You're not facing a hostility.
I am. I've got two security guards and yourself going, barking at
I'm
me.
sorry.
You keep raising your voice.
Who's shouting here now?
Pardon?
I
I'm not
never
shouting.
shouted at
Listen,
you.
trust me.
I politely explained
The,
you
the
and asked you
viewers
to
know
leave
when
the
I'm
premises.
shouting, I'm shouting. At this moment in time, I'm being very reserved. Normally, I'm a lot shorter than this, and I'm trying to be as polite and respectful as possible.
Can you just
okay?
leave your name and
no.
contact details, and I'll contact you?
Okay, I'll give you my name. Okay, it's first name Nunya, second name Business. There you go. That's my name. Capiche? Hey, have we finished
As I
now?
said, can you just stop filming, please?
No, thank you.
You are right. Can you please leave?
No, thank you. I'll
Like
go when
I
I'm
said,
ready.
you are not allowed to film or record
We're
anything
going,
on
listen,
the private land.
we're going round in circles here. Do you not think? Now, like, at some point, something's got to give, okay? I maintain that I am allowed within this public place to record and exercise my human
no,
rights.
you are not allowed.
I am.
No,
100%.
you're not allowed. You
Freedom
are
of
on
expression.
a private land, sir.
I am allowed to, as I see fit, receive and impart information. It's freedom of the press, it's freedom of speech, freedom of expression. There's so many sort of human rights that come into it. You don't even know where to begin. So unfortunately for you, I'm staying in the public area.
No, you're not.
I've no
like
interest.
I said, this is private land. You are not allowed to record or film
I am.
or do this
It's a
here.
public place.
And can you just please leave?
It's a public place. No, thank you. Again, as I say,
please
I'm being
leave.
as polite and respectful as possible. If you want to phone the police, by all means, phone the police.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't like to go there, but unfortunately, I will have to do it.
Well, we're at an impasse then, I'm afraid.
Well, you reckon they're going to leave you in there, Joe?
So
you
not.
reckon the police will
Are
leave
you
in there?
refusing?
Pardon?
Do you reckon the police will leave you in there?
Yes.
Are you refusing to
100%, yeah.
Are you refusing to leave?
Again, as I say,
On what grounds, sir?
on what grounds?
Apologise to the manager when the police remove you from it, alright?
I guarantee you they won't.
You can apologise.
My friend, I'm well frequented
You
in
can
this.
apologise when they do,
I
alright?
guarantee that won't happen. Guarantee that won't happen.
Pretty sure you will.
I guarantee you that won't happen.
And can you just stop filming as
No,
well,
thank you.
everyone here?
No, thank you.
And again, can you just please...
See, if you left me alone, there's not much literature here that I can see. I'd have filmed it and been gone by now. But the fact that you're prolonging it, then again, I've got a track record of doing that, my friend. If you want to try and contradict me, then you need to find out who you're talking to first. But I have a track record of coming into places, not getting accosted like this, and being able to film whatever's on the notice boards, which is public information. I can see multiple QR codes. How do the QR codes get used? Do you know that? The QR codes require a camera, do they not? But I would have done
like
that
I said,
anyway, and I'd have been on my merry
We
way.
will arrange an appointment for you.
I don't
and we
need an
will explain
appointment.
everything.
I
Are you
don't-
looking for work?
I don't need an appointment.
Right. So what is your business need in these premises?
Are you going to let me answer this time?
Sorry?
Are you going to let me answer this time? I'll answer it. What I do is I travel all around the country. I don't just visit job centres. I have a multitude of different sort of public services, and I like to document what local services are on offer. In relation to job centres, I like to document what jobs are available, what local training opportunities are available, any apprenticeships, other services that
And we
you might
could
have on public
talk
display.
through this without filming.
But it's all on public display.
But we can talk through this without filming.
But it's all on
like I
public
said,
display.
you are in a public place where
I am in a
lots
public
of
place.
vulnerable,
But again,
vulnerable customers
I'm
come
not-
in,
I'm-
and you filming people.
I'm not filming any customers.
But you,
Pardon?
Who's in the background then?
And? But it's not
those are
in
all
the background.
customers.
I'm not.
Those are all customers.
And even if I was filming them, what's the big deal? It's a public place. We probably use are filming them.
Can you just?
You're filming them. You're filming me right now.
I'm filming you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm facing
I think you need to wind your neck in, mate. How about that?
Can you
Exactly.
just?
What you want to do? Melt.
Can you just please?
No,
leave?
thank you.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Can you just please?
No,
leave?
I'm here to do something. Thank you. I'm here to see the public information that's on public display. The same thing
Right.
like QR
If you
codes,
put the
plastic.
camera down,
No.
I can take you through everything.
At this moment in time, I fear for my safety, so I'm now.
I'm fearing for my safety.
Aye, I've been
from your
perfectly.
side
I've been perfectly
when
polite to you.
are,
I've been
throwing hands.
I've been throwing hands. What are you talking
and
about? It's where I talk.
swearing,
I
swearing
didn't.
at my God.
I swore, did I?
Yes,
What
you
did I
did.
say? What did I say that was swearing?
Well, you clearly recorded it.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying. I didn't swear at him at all. I'm very careful with my language. Okay? I think what you heard was I called him a melt. That's not a swear word. As far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm
I
concerned.
take it as a swear
Do you?
word.
Well,
Yes.
unfortunately, the law doesn't see
Can
it
you
that way.
just please leave?
Again, if you just left me to film the information,
No.
I'd be on my merry
you're
way.
not allowed
We're
to
going
film.
round in circles.
Like I said, can you just stop filming, recording and everything, and
Why
I'll
you-
take you through everything.
Why are you
What
escalating
wanna know.
matters? But it's not just for me, it's for my viewers as well. There's people that can't get out and about that use the information that I publish to access services. Why can't you understand that? There's
So
people.
what is your channel called
I'm not
then?
going to tell you that. You'll find out in due course, though.
Because I will report to police.
By all means, there's no crime being
If
committed.
my name will show up.
I don't know your name.
Yeah.
You've not told me your name.
I will report to police.
You've not told me your name. Your name badge is turned round, so your name is perfectly safe unless you wish to offer that up. But I don't think you will, and you're not obliged to. But I'm not here to dox you particularly. I'm just here to look at the public information. What's the issue with
Without
that?
the cameras, please,
But I
sir.
share it with my viewers. Some of them have very severe disabilities that can't leave the house.
And again, you know, if those people
you-
need the support, they can always contact the job centre
Some
directly.
people don't like contacting the job centre. Some people don't trust the job centre. You sanction people on a regular basis. You put people into abject poverty on multiple occasions up and down the
That's
country.
your opinion.
It's a fact.
And can you
it's
just
a fact.
please
Do you know how many
leave now?
people? Do you know how many people have been sanctioned by the job centre and lost their benefits?
Can you just please leave?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
We know how far the police is.
By all means, call the police. It's complete. As I say, I have no issue with that. By all means, I hope you call 101 because it's not an emergency. As I say, there's no crime being committed. Despite your misinformed security, trespass is a civil matter. It's not a police matter, and the police have no power to do anything in that
Right,
situation.
sir. I asked you several times.
Again, I'm
Can you
sorry.
just please leave?
No, I'm not going to leave just because you don't like the fact that I'm exercising my rights. You know, rights are like
Can you just,
muscles. You
and
use them or
again,
you lose them.
How many times you would like me to repeat This is a private
Again.
land, and you are not allowed to do any filming, recording, or anything.
It's a public place. The public have access to it.
This is a private land.
It's a public
This is
place.
private land.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with the fact that you're saying it's private land, but the majority.
And that's why
the
on a
majority,
private land, we are asking you to not to do
the
it.
majority of the land
Can
in
you just
England and
please leave?
Wales is
Can you
private
just please
land.
leave?
Again, I'm not going to do that.
Can
I'm
you just
afraid.
please
No,
leave?
thank you. Why are you digging yourself a deeper hole? You should follow your training. Just ignore me. That's what your training tells you to do.
Can you just please leave?
No, thank you.
Yes, please. Can you just leave?
No, thank you. I'll wait for the police. If the police have been called, I now have a civil obligation to wait for the police because I don't want them roaming the streets looking for a man of my description. So I'll wait for the police to arrive.
Can you just please leave?
And I can't
And
do
again,
that.
I'm repeating, just please leave.
Again, we're going round in circles. How many times I need to say
And
that?
I'm asking you to leave. And I won't stop you asking to leave.
Okay, you keep asking me. By all means. But
And can you just stop filming?
no. No. You know, you're a public servant. There's a reasonable expectation that the public should put you under some form of scrutiny.
We are supporting the public, however,
Exactly.
when people
You're funded
are
by
coming and filming
You're funded
in
for
a,
by
on
the
a
taxpayer.
private land
I
where
get-
we are asking people not to film and record.
You're funded for by the taxpayer. So there's a reasonable
Can you just
expectation that
please
the
leave?
taxpayer will put you under some
you
form of
just
scrutiny.
please leave?
No, thank you.
Please leave.
No, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to film these
Excuse
signs.
me, you're not going anywhere.
Please don't escalate matters, okay? Like, what's the deal with that filming the signs? Is it protected information? Why is it on public display if you don't want people to read it?
Because you're not allowed to film
difference.
in the building.
I'm not allowed to film in
Right.
the building. Don't touch me,
Can
my
I just
friend.
ask you? No one's touching
Okay,
you.
you keep escalating matters. I'm still remaining calm. I'm still remaining civil.
We all are calm
You're
here.
not calm.
We're just asking you to leave,
You
sir.
went on full-blown Karen mode, so you need to calm down.
There's a sign on the door.
The sign's unlawful, you understand that?
Well, no, if you have a look on the sign, you
I-
have a look on the door.
my friend,
film that. though.
I'm well frequented with the sign.
If this is free to the public, why would you have no filming allowed on these
I've
premises?
documented that sign countless times.
So why,
the
if
sign
it
is-
says no filming allowed,
Yeah.
why do you feel that
Yeah.
you can?
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
Why do you think
do you want me? Do you want me to answer that? Like, I've already answered it. I'll answer it again
on.
for the sake of it. That's what the DWP would like me to do. Okay, but I am not answerable to the DWP.
Mate, you probably claim.
I'm not your mate. I'm not your mate.
That's
Okay.
why you're doing this.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Right. Can you leave now?
No,
please?
thank you. No,
Yes,
thank you.
please.
No.
I
I'll-
asked you politely so many times to leave.
And I'm replying politely.
And you are refusing.
I am, I'm waiting for the
And
police.
like I said, this is a private land. You are not allowed to do any recordings or filming.
My love, you need to understand the difference between a private land and publicly accessible
Right.
area.
And
Okay.
Can you please leave?
No, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
We all are asking you politely just to leave.
I'm just not going to stop talking to you because you're just havering nonsense at this point. You're just gibbering and just gibbering and gibbering.
And what do you mean by that, sir?
You're just talking, just keep talking, and you're saying the same thing over and over and over
Yes,
again.
because I will
I'm not-
repeat.
we're not
this
going
is a
anywhere,
public
so-
place and you are not allowed to film.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Can you please leave now? Can you leave, please?
You don't even want to read the paperwork. You're not following your training in any
You
shape or
are
form.
not
Why are you
following
shouting
the
at me?
signs which
Why
are
are you
showing-
shouting at me?
I'm not
You
shouting.
are shouting at me.
I'm explaining you.
But your voice is
Would
raised.
you like me to take you and show the signs where it says no filming?
I've documented that sign countless times. The sign is unlawful, it's in breach of my human rights, and I'm not bound by the GWP policies that you want me to sort of abide by. It's just not going to happen. Okay? I'm not an employee for DWP. I'm not here for an appointment. I'm not a service user.
Because you are now pointing with your hands. Now I'm afraid of my
You're afraid of
safety.
what? Because I'm talking with my hands. See, how do you have a conversation with people when they talk with their hands? You must be petrified all the time. You must not go out in public if that's what happens. Because I'm having a reasonable
Can you
conversation.
please leave, sir?
Again.
Because we've been here for a while now, and when you start waving your hands,
I talk with my hands. I'm not waving my hands in an aggressive manner. Am I?
yes.
Well, if that's the case, then unfortunately
Can you
that's
just please leave?
not the way the way it works. I'm afraid. I'm talking.
Can you just please leave?
Everything's documented. I've got it all on camera. I have no reason to lie.
Can you please leave?
Again, no, thank you.
Are you filming yourself? then?
Respectfully, no, I'm filming you.
Here
but
we are. Right. Can you please
Because
leave?
you're harassing
And
me
like
at this
I said,
point.
This is a private land and you are
You're
not
still
allowed to
shouting
film
at me.
or do any
The one that's
recordings.
showing aggression here is yourself. You need to stop
I'm
raising
not
your
showing
voice.
any
You keep
aggression.
raising
I'm
your
just
voice.
politely asking
It's
you
on
to
film.
leave,
It's,
sir.
I'm documenting it. It's on film. You keep raising your voice. I'm surrounded by 2 security guards and yourself. So if anyone should be threatened, it should be me.
Right, security guards are here for me.
Okay.
For my safety and customer safety.
Your safety, well, and if it's in relation to this conversation, there's no question. Your
Can
safety
you
is the
just please
utmost
leave?
importance. I'm not here, as I say,
Can you
to be
please
hostile.
leave?
Okay?
Can you please leave?
No, thank you.
And again, I'm asking you politely, can you please leave?
Respectfully, no, thank you. I'll go when I'm ready.
And again,
As I-
respectfully,
As I
I'm
say,
asking
if you
to leave.
just let me do what I was doing.
So respect me as well, please, and leave.
But you're not respecting my rights. You're not
You
respecting
know.
my human rights.
Right. Can you just
Right.
respect the
Can I ask you a question?
rights here?
Can I ask you a question? Is the DWP an open, transparent? Is it an accessible
Right.
government
Can you just
agency?
please leave?
Is it an accessible government
Can you
agency?
just please leave?
Are you accessible to
And
people with disabilities?
Can you just please
Do you
leave?
discriminate against people with disabilities?
Can you please leave, sir?
Do you discriminate against people with disabilities?
Home visits.
You do home visits.
Home visits.
So what I'm saying is,
people
are you
with
accessible?
disability,
Are you-
home visit? So they would have smaller leaflets
Okay.
when it's brought to them. So you don't have to.
So the home visits are they for like appointments then?
Yeah, and this is
Right.
places for appointments.
So-
You
so
come
what-
in with a query, but you're invited in with an appointment.
No, I've come in to see what local employment opportunities. It's a public place. You have,
Like
public
I said,
public
sir,
computers.
we can book an appointment.
I don't
and we
need an
can
appointment.
Discuss your employment needs, your training needs, anything.
See if you just let me film with the notice boards. I wouldn't film anyone. Nobody would have got filmed.
Can you just please leave?
Again, come on, like we're going around in circles.
Can you just please leave?
Respectfully, I'm just going to
And
stop
again,
talking to you.
respectfully,
I think,
I'm asking you to leave.
are you broken? Like, are you just stuck on repeat? You're saying the same thing over and over again. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again,
you
expecting
just please
different
leave, sir?
different result. No, thank you.
Right.
Say, I'm waiting for the police.
And how many times I can repeat to you that this is a private land and you are not allowed to film
But-
or record
But
anything here.
you've phoned the police, so I need to wait for the police.
Can you just please
You wouldn't want to
leave?
waste public services by having the police troll the streets looking for me, would you?
Can you just please leave?
No, thank you. I don't know what else you expect. Like, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. I can show you the memo, the
Can you
paperwork's
just please
there.
leave?
I'm more than happy.
Can you just please leave,
Your
sir?
security guard was about to read it before you interrupted,
Can you just please leave?
and they could have clarified what the situation
Can
was.
you
But
just please leave, sir?
anyway, I'm going to stop talking to you.
You got sunglasses on and mask.
Again,
and that.
again.
You're not filming.
I'm not your mate,
Yeah.
These
okay?
can't see who you are.
I'm not your friend. I'm not here to make friends, okay?
But-
So
but
speak,
I just
so
say
speak
you're hiding your
speak to me respectfully, okay?
When have I not?
Because I'm not your mate, okay? I'm not your friend. I'm not here to make friends. It's not a social club.
Can you please leave, sir, now?
No, thank you.
Like I said so many times, this is private land and you are not allowed to film or record anything here.
Wow. Anyway, we'll wait for the
Can you
police.
just please leave?
I think
Please?
you've broken
Can
a
you just
record
please
today.
leave?
To give you that much, you've broken a record. 100%.
Again, can you just please leave?
Let's see what the local call-out time is, guys, for a report of a man with a camera. Help! Come quick! A man with a dangerous camera. Oh no! Oh no! Holding government officials accountable. Oh no!
Right. Shall I remind you again? Please leave. Can you just please leave, sir? Right. Can I just ask you again? Please
I'm
leave.
not talking to you anymore.
Can you just please leave?
you've falsely accused me of being threatening by just talking with my hands, and
Can you just please leave, sir?
I'm not talking to you anymore. Thankfully.
Can you just please leave?
I just, yeah. Shh.
I haven't. Excuse me, can you just please leave? Do you want me to remind you again that you are on a private land and you are not allowed to record?
Jeez, I feel sorry for your husband. Jeez.
Can you just please leave, sir?
It's never ending, folks. It's never ending.
You would end if you leave.
Yeah.
Well, it would end if you let me just film the public information
Right.
and then I'd leave.
Turn off
I
your,
am allowed.
Turn off your
Do you not want to
phone
read
and
the-
cameras
do you-
and we can talk
Do you
then.
not want to read the memo?
For the last person to come in here, right?
Yeah.
I let him film.
Okay.
I almost lost my job over it because you're not allowed.
But you're not
Simple as.
following. You're not following your training, my friend.
Oh, mate.
You're not following your training.
just
What are
ask
you
you
like
to
shaking your
leave,
shoulders and that for? But you.
Frying.
Right.
Can you
Okay.
just please
No,
leave,
thank
sir?
you. No, there's the police. We'll talk to them when they get
Can you
here.
just please leave?
We'll talk to the police. The police are here.
Can you just please leave?
We'll talk to the police.
Can I just ask you please leave again?
As I say.
You are on a private land. You are not allowed to record or
It's a
film
public
here.
place.
This is a place where lots of vulnerable customers are coming. You are not allowed to record or film. How many times I should be repeating?
So I've talked to the police. They're probably more educated in this subject matter.
Right. Can you just please leave, sir, now?
I can't. The police are
And like
here.
I said, you are on a private land.
don't know why you keep shouting at me.
You are not allowed to
Oh,
film
why you keep
or
shouting at me?
record anything.
Hey, gentlemen, how we doing? Okay. Yeah, not too bad. How's yourself?
Yeah, good.
Good man.
What's going on?
So basically, I've come in to document the public information.
Okay.
And they've called you guys
Okay.
for that. I don't understand why.
What are you documenting the public information?
So I like to share what local training and employment opportunities are available for particular job centres. I travel all over the country doing this, as you can probably imagine, and it's what I do. I'm well frequented with what the job centre policy is, so much
Yeah.
so that I have a copy of the memo that was sent out to all job centres in relation to people filming in job centres. I've also got the G4S training guide, so I know what their training is and how they should handle situations such as this.
Yeah.
And they've been absolutely appalling. The lady keeps shouting at me, like despite me speaking to them as I'm speaking to you guys right now. I've remained calm, polite and respectful at all times. And they keep wanting to escalate things for some reason.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. I've said to them, if they just let me film the leaflets, I would have been gone by now.
I know, I get that, but
Yeah.
obviously you can understand that a lot of people in this premises are having private conversations
I understand
about their
that.
employment and stuff
Yeah.
like that, which is why they're obviously hesitant about the video camera potentially picking up private information. Okay?
I
So can you understand where they're coming
So
from with that?
I can understand, but the obligation is on them to protect those conversations, not on me.
No, okay.
And every job centre is the same. So no matter which job centre you go into in the country, the layout is always the same. The public area is a wooden floor.
Yeah.
The private area is carpeted, and it's the same in every job centre all over the country. And I always stay within the public area. It's publicly accessible. It's a public place. I'm well within my rights to come and document whatever public information is available. There's QR codes everywhere, for goodness sake. How on earth are you supposed to scan QR codes if you're not allowed to use your camera? It just doesn't make sense.
Okay. So what's the reason you're still here now then?
Because I've not been allowed to film this, and then they said
Is that
before.
all you want to do is film that?
Pretty
and then
much, I
leave?
told them that. So it says to them. And she said that she phoned the police, and she's it's publicly accessible, my friend.
Have you done what you needed to do?
Not yet, no, I've been prevented, and then I told you guys we're getting calls, so I had to wait for you guys as well.
The reason they've asked you to leave
Yeah.
is because they've asked you twice to leave now, apparently.
Right.
How long have you been in here yourself?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I think in that 20-minute period, you should have done what you wanted
I wasn't
to
able
do.
to, they prevented me. They had surrounded me, I couldn't do that.
So what are you actually trying to achieve?
So I have viewers that watch my videos, and some of them are sort of disabled, can't get out and about, and so they rely on the information I share to access services. And I've got viewers all over the world.
Can't they access that through the job centre information themselves?
Some of my viewers are very mistrusting of the job centre, given sanctions and stuff like that, and the way the jobs
what's the
PWP's
difference
conducted
between-
themselves.
surely those leaflets are going to be accessible online anyway.
Again, some people choose not to access it that way.
But
I can't talk for
that's
them.
their choice then,
But
isn't it?
again, I'm simply exercising my rights. It's my human right to share, receive and impart information as I see fit, and that's simply what I'm doing. I'm in a public place. I don't see why you guys are here. There's no crime being committed as far as I'm concerned.
We're not saying a crime has been committed.
I understand, that's
but
why you're
there's-
here. You came in a blue light,
But
you
if
came in an
we've got
emergency call.
But if we've got any inkling that it could potentially lead to an offence,
I've
then
been,
obviously we can take matters into
I
hands.
can say to you that there's going to be no criminal offences on my part. The one thing I will say is there is two people committing criminal offences at this moment in time. This gentleman here and this gentleman here are failing to adhere to their SIA licensing requirements, which probably go up to 6 months in prison and an unlimited fine because they don't have their SIA licences on public display. He's now taken his out of his pocket, but it's got to be on public display, and that's a criminal offence to breach of licensing requirements. Is it? Oh, sorry, I couldn't see it because of the computer. I apologise, I was wrong. I don't have a photographic memory, my friend.
But if we've got any concerns, and if they're addressing any concerns in terms of a disturbance and causing any stress,
I'm not causing any disturbance.
What I'm saying is, if we've got any concerns,
it's all documented.
No, that's fine. And as if they've got any concerns, there's any distress in members of the public, then we can ask you to leave. Right?
Again, it's a public place. You don't have you have no authority here whatsoever.
Who's that now?
You don't have any authority here whatsoever. There's no crime being committed.
I'm not saying there's been a crime.
So
what
again,
I'm trying to say, if we've got any inkling that a crime could be committed,
then
we have
fair enough.
to ask you to
So you can only go on how I've conducted myself while I've been here.
And that's what we're trying to address.
And it's all on film. I've got video evidence. I can make that available if you want to. I've been perfectly reasonable, polite, and calm
So
throughout the whole
while we're
interaction.
here now, can you tell me what you're trying to, what information you're trying to access?
All this information. Look, there's loads of sort of programs going on that people might want to access that information. Look, there's QR codes everywhere. Like, the QR codes require a camera to access
These three boards
it.
are literally all you want.
Pretty much. There's nothing else here.
And that's open to the public.
There's nothing else here. I don't see why it's so
right there
difficult.
now, it's on record. Are you done then?
I need to get close-ups of it. It's too far away.
Is this information on this board be open to the public to come in and?
Yes. So what's the issue?
Are you happy for him to record that and then go?
No, because
Why not?
no visual recording is allowed in the building. No photos.
That's been told there's no
So,
video recording.
can I also tell you something else?
People will get notified about the boards and they go over and they can take a photo of the QR code.
Yeah.
And zip to there, zip to there. And do
Is that all access online as well anyway? So all that information there is all accessible online?
And the disabled have home visits, so they get...
That's only for people. Sorry for people at big appointments. Now, let me just clarify. I have the DWP policy in my pocket, and it clearly states that there's nothing they can do to stop me filming in the public areas of the job centre. They've got a set policy that they must adhere to. Now, their request for me not to film is a request. I don't have to adhere to that. I'm not working for
this is what we're trying
DWP.
This is what we're trying to establish.
I understand that.
Okay.
Do you mind identifying yourself, please? I don't see a shoulder number on you.
PCU 8231 seconds.
Where are you based from?
Bridgend.
Bridgend. Right.
Yeah, it's right below.
One thing you've got to understand is we get told this. We are following...
You're not, because I've got your training guide in my pocket as well.
Yes, mate.
And I can show you that.
Everything changes since
What?
the people were coming in and filming.
I can guarantee you it's very recent. I keep up to date with these things, my friend. I do it all the time. I travel up and down the country.
To make people's day
If you had left me alone, what do you think would have happened? What do you think would have happened if you had left me alone? I'd have filmed the notice board and I'd have been gone.
You wanted to be approached.
My friend, I've got a track record of going to job centres where I've been left alone and then I'm in and out in 5 minutes.
You do reviews and you just try and push people's buttons.
Listen,
That's all you do is sad.
100% you're wrong.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
sad. And you'll probably take
If you want
this
to,
and
you check out my channel later and you'll find out how wrong you are.
Exactly. You're
You
going to put
know,
us online to get views.
I've been
What channel for what? What is it?
I've got a YouTube channel, social media account.
For what? What reason? What's it for?
I go about places of public interest. I don't just do job centres. I do a multitude of different taxpayer-funded institutions, and I document them for the sake to share with my viewers. So,
what are you sharing?
for in relation,
what are you trying to achieve by coming here and saying I don't know what?
because, as I said, there's multiple people that watch my content that can't make out and about. They don't like interacting with DWP, so they use content such as mine to find out about sort of services, job opportunities and that they can access.
But even if they're not engaging with DWP themselves, there's no harm in them going online to get that information. Doesn't mean they have to interact with the person.
I can't speak for them, okay? I can't speak for them. I can only tell you through my point of view.
I don't think you're going to achieve much by coming here and video.
Well, my friend, I think you
and that's the only...
You're not here to make friends, you said.
Are you? I'm not talking to you, so wind your neck in. So, as I said, do you know what my channel is?
I don't know.
So therefore, in what position?
that's what I've asked you.
In what position are you to sort of make a judgment on that? You're not here to offer an opinion.
I've just asked you what's the channel
but
about.
you're here to act without fear of
I
favour.
can give you my opinion then.
But you're not allowed an opinion.
Why?
Because you're a police officer, you're supposed to be neutral.
Exactly, that's my opinion.
No, it's not. You're supposed to be neutral.
No, what I'm saying
You're supposed to work in the
what
law.
What's your name, sorry?
I don't give out my name, sorry.
Oh, so it's right for me to give your name, but you're not.
But you're a public servant, you're obliged to, it's in your policy.
And as a police officer, if I can still ask you for your
You can ask me, by all means, but I don't need to provide it. I've not committed
No
a crime. Unless we get to a threshold where you say you have to provide it for X, Y and Z reason, but at that moment in time we're not there yet, you know.
worries. And if we've got any inkling there's an offence there, then no problem at all.
I can guarantee I've got video evidence, I've got the witness, it doesn't lie. Can I film them? And then that's the matter resolved.
That's what we're trying to establish now.
It's
the
public
reasoning
information.
for you to be in here, and then as long as they
The other
say
thing-
it's okay, we got no
the
issues.
other thing I-
We're here to prevent any crimes occurring.
The other
and
thing-
that's the reason why the police have been called. Right?
Yeah, the other thing I was...
They've obviously had a concern to call us for a reason. All
Yeah,
right?
they did call you, but the reason's unfounded. There's no crime being committed. You shouldn't answer the call. You couldn't blow lights, for goodness sake.
Yeah,
It's a waste of resources.
Because we've had information that a male was refusing to leave when asked. And
Right, that's
the
not a
reason-
crime.
That's the reason why we're here.
That's not a crime.
It could prevent the breach of the peace. Yes, it is.
No, but I've
Still-
not breached
still-
the peace. There's a threshold for breach of the peace.
Of course there is.
Like-
If someone's refusing to leave numerous times,
That's not breach of the peace, my friend.
it's prevent the breach of the peace. Yes,
But
it
I've
is.
not. There's been no evidence to
if they-
suggest.
if-
There's no evidence to suggest that I'm about to commit a breach of the peace.
And that's what we're here for, to establish if there is a
Okay.
potential.
All on video.
Yeah, I know.
I'll make it available to you.
No problem at all.
No, I'm not hiding
and
anything.
If it comes to that, then we will.
I'll be perfectly polite and reasonable. I don't see what the issue is.
I'm not saying otherwise, and that's why we're here, just to address this issue, right?
Okay. I've got a question though.
Go on.
Do you so abide by your policies and procedures?
Do I?
Yeah, in the course of your duties.
Yeah, of course.
Have you activated your camera today?
Pardon?
Have you activated your cameras today?
I have as entered, yes.
Do you know what the policy is on that?
To make you aware that it's recording.
Did you make me
You're
aware?
recording me. You didn't make me aware that
I'm
you
not-
were recording at the time.
but that's
and
not
I'm-
my policy,
and I'm
my friend.
recording.
It's not
It's a
my policy.
policy. It's a policy.
But did you make me aware?
Okay, my body one's running.
Fair enough.
And the light flashing.
Hey mate, you alright?
Mate, you okay?
I'm okay, yeah.
So I'm well aware that you're well within your rights to film within this building.
Yeah.
Right? They put signs up on the outside.
Signs are unlawful.
Huh?
The signs are unlawful.
No, okay. But not telling you can't film, requesting that you don't
Yeah.
film and stuff like that, right? I get that you're coming in and you're here to audit the building or whatever and put the
You're right.
signs out, and you're well within your right to do that. So if we can do that and move you on before there are any data protection concerns with everyone else having their appointments, we're happy to facilitate that now.
You're going to move me on?
No, I'm gonna stay with you while you do, because you said you only wanted to come in and video record the signs and then you were willing to leave.
Yes.
So I'm happy for that to happen.
I don't need a police escort for that.
Okay, but if we're happy that that's going to happen, you're not going to try and video record people who are on their appointments over their shoulders and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Then
But
that's
it's not
fine.
what I'm
'cause
here to do.
otherwise we've got other issues there. Then, haven't we?
I've not attempted to do that. But
No,
even,
and I'm not saying you are.
but
Right?
even if, like, hypothetically,
Yeah.
if that was to happen,
Yeah.
that doesn't constitute a crime.
No, and I understand that.
know,
Right?
like-
I understand that, right? But you've got to also have some sympathy for some of the people who are
I
coming
do,
in
and
here.
that's why they're not the focus of my
Yeah.
attention, and I've made that perfectly clear to the
And
staff
that's
here.
why I haven't tried to
you
come in
know,
here. You've been tidy with me, which is why I'm being
Yeah.
tidy with you now. I'm not forcing you to leave, but you said you wanted to come in here and film these signs and then leave. So if we can do that, that'd be
So
great.
I'll do it, yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys need to go first.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll stand outside. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, and go in your van.
Yeah, no,
Go.
that's fine.
And I'll be out in 2 seconds.
There you are, super.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
fine.
All right, lads. Have a nice day. Sorry, Chief. I just need your ID, please.
Yeah, PC838 Gary Jones.
And you're from Bridgend as well.
From Bridgend, right.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
Have a good day, lads. Bye bye. Anyway, where was I? Jeez, after all that. Goodness gracious. Thought I wasn't on to film. TLA wins again. We've got teaching. We're looking for employers or vacancies to hire prison leaders. Help finding what? And it follows us. So there isn't any much literature in here, guys. So the police are going to wait outside me to go. Is this one back here? I think that's the same as that one up there. Yeah, it is. Anyway, right, I'm calling it quits. I'm out of here. Have a nice day. Bye. Told you I could film in here. Lesson learned, yeah. The fist pump. Leave on peace. Try and leave on good terms. Every day's a school day, my friend.
What we get told.
Yeah, every day's a school day, bro. You know what I mean? It's one of the things, and I genuinely mean it. I come in peace, you know. That I'm not here to antagonise. Have a good day, yeah. What's that thing? What's this thing here?
So that's a unit nick that some of the PCSOs, police community support officers use because they're out on foot quite a lot. They
Is
use
it
it for
really?
breaks and stuff like that.
Oh,
so,
fair enough.
So they'll carry keys for that and they'll let themselves in just to grab a drink and have a sit
A
down.
wee
and-
kettle and a microwave in it, yeah.
I don't know if it's got electric, but they've definitely got somewhere to sit down in there. Just gives them a chance to get out the sun. It's been quite hot over the last couple of days, hasn't it?
Alright lads, yeah. Anyway, have a good day, yeah. Stay safe. Cheerio. Jeez, oh my gimbal's giving up on me. Well, carry on, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez, Bridgend Job Centre. You can't make this stuff up, but I'm taking the win, obviously, please. What? Nah, I'm not DJ audits, no. Yeah, similar, very similar. Are you good, bro, yeah?
Yeah, something.
Yeah. It's a bit cooler today, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's not as hot.
What time's on them going to?
Huh?
What time's on them?
Yeah, that's all
Wank
right.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right. It is what it is, that's why I'm here, you know, keep them in line.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you have a good day, yeah, respect, brother, take care. Anyway, folks, as I was saying, that has been Bridgend Job Centre. What an absolute carry on. The police went away back in, but I keep my word. I do keep my word. When I say I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave, ladies and gentlemen, and that's exactly what I've done. I've got a bit of an audience out here today, I think, but anyway, everybody's out enjoying the milder weather. So, if you've enjoyed this video, I don't know what else to say, guys, except wrap it up. You know, the police are still here, so they weren't going to go anywhere until I left, so it is what it is. But what can you do? Bridgend, welcome to Bridgend, ladies and gentlemen. You know, but I'm leaving it there. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, please like it, feel free to share it. Don't forget to pop down, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok. You've been watching a laughing order. Oh jeez, oh, that has been Bridgend Job Centre. Oh, I carry on. I'm taking that as a win, folks. It's a walks of shame, and I tried to leave it on good terms, as best terms possible. But I'm out of here. I'm done. I'll see you all very soon. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.